everyone, it's Katrina here from Trina's Bag. I've got a bit of a random haul here for you today. Before I get into it, I'm going to stop the video and insert some footage that we recorded on the way to these shops. Now we had to go into Falmouth for a number of different reasons, and it's about, I would say, 10 to 14, probably nearer 14 mile away, I think, to actually get to the furthest point, which is actually near where we got married, from where we are at home. So it's a bit of a long trek, but it's an absolutely gorgeous journey, particularly on a beautiful day like it was when we travelled there. It was actually yesterday, so I'm actually filming this the day after I've purchased the products. So what I'll do, I'll stop the video here and I'll insert the footage that was taken on the way to the shops in Falmouth, okay? Hi, I'm back again. Well, I think you'll agree that's an absolutely beautiful scenic journey, and that's one of the benefits we have living down here. You know, the beautiful scenery we've got, and obviously we get lovely weather, you know, during the summer. So anyway, let's get into the haul. So first stop was Asda. So from Asda, got a couple of birthday cards, got the free Asda magazine, and you flip it round upside down and it's got the George magazine at the other end of it. Some mint dental flossers. One of these, now I can't for life of me think of who it was that showed this in a previous haul on YouTube. It was somebody in the UK, but it's the first time I've actually seen them. So I grabbed one of these. We're actually going on a business conference this weekend, so we've got a long journey ahead of us, so we want to keep hydrated, and rather than just drink plain bottled water, I can add this to it. So I can do a bit of a review of that afterwards if you fancy that. So I actually got the orange and peach flavoured. They also did, oh gosh, I can't remember the flavours now. I think there was I don't like blackcurrant or blackberry flavours, so that was one of them. It may have been blackcurrant and apple or blackberry and apple, something like that. And then there was one other flavour that I didn't fancy either. So anyway, I got the orange and peach, so I'll have a go at that. Excuse me. They had an offer on a lot of different hair products actually, but I use these, the Frizzy Serum. They've been repackaged, so this is the new packaging. So I get the extra strength because I've got really curly frizzy hair just after it's been washed. I don't think the size has changed at all. It's just they've got like this outer sleeve, and it makes it actually a bit more stable. It doesn't fall over so much. And it was 3 for £10, so I saved quite a bit on those because they're £6 something each. So I got 2 of those, and the third item was the heat defeat for blow drying. And I don't very often blow dry or straighten my hair, but when I do, obviously I want to protect it, stop it getting even drier. So they were 3 for £10. Then I got this Shaw, the compressed deodorants. These are fantastic because they don't take up half as much room as what the original sizes did, yet they've still got the same amount in. This is one of the larger ones because they do 2 different sizes, but this worked out cheaper because I'm not sure if all supermarkets do, but I know, I mean, this was Asda, and I'm pretty sure Tesco do as well. They give you a price per gram, per milliliter, per, you know, they give you a unit price, so you can work out which is the cheaper you know, product to buy. So that one worked out actually cheaper. So although it was obviously dearer than the smaller one, it actually worked out dearer per milliliter. I think that was £2 as opposed to £1.50 for the smaller one. And that's the Crystal Invisible. So it doesn't show any white marks. Whereas, you know, it's a problem you get with... I wear a lot of dark clothing, and it was a problem I actually used to get all the time. Whereas when you're getting dressed, you end up with deodorant all over the outside of your clothing, which doesn't look too too nice. So that's the deodorants I like to get. And then got another ream of printer paper. It's just one of their cheap versions, £2.50 for that. And these zipper wallets. I may have shown them in a previous haul. I've got one of these A4 ones already, plus one of the A5 ones. But I wanted one of the bigger ones. I've got one there to actually keep in my stationery supplies box that I keep up in the cupboard. But then one I actually want to use now, which is to put all my like appliance manuals and so on, like, you know, for my mixer and not tumble dry, washing. I haven't got a tumble dry. I don't know why I said that. Washing machine, all microwave, all that sort of thing. All the manuals. I can, rather than keep them in my office, in my filing cabinet. It's handy to keep those actually in the kitchen where the appliances are. So I'm going to put them all in one of these zipper wallets and put it in the cupboard in the kitchen here. So I think that makes a lot more sense. So that's why I've got one of those. So that little lot, if I keep the camera still while I grab the receipts, came to, where are we? £21.60. And I actually got nearly £10 off by buying those 3 for £10. Otherwise it would have been over £30. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm glad I that was my main reason for going to Asda, the zipper wallets and the frizzies, to get those on offer. So that's the first place we went. Then went and did the next place was Argos, to get myself this step stool. This is to keep in my bedroom closet. It's not a walk-in closet, but it's quite spacious, and the shelves go up really, really high because we've got really high ceilings, and so I can't reach the top shelf. If I need to get something at the back of the top shelf, I have to actually use a proper, you know, ladder. But this is just for like the lower stuff. But I can keep this actually inside the closet, so I don't have to go and get the other one that may be in use elsewhere. So I can. That's why I got that, and that's their value brand. It's only £12.99. So I picked one of those up. I actually reserved that online the day before to make sure that it was available. Yeah, like I say, that was £12.99. So that was a good buy. Then we went to a shop. Potentially not many people in the UK know about this place. People down in the southwest are more likely to know about it. I think they've got 3 branches called Trago Mills. And there's one in Falmouth, which, excuse me, when we originally moved down to Cornwall, oh gosh, nearly 30 years ago, we did frequent there an awful lot because my father was, you know, doing a lot to the bungalow that we all moved into. Because I moved down here with my parents when I was pregnant with my son. My daughter was about 3 years old. And my father was doing a lot to the bungalow that they moved into, which was quite in need of some repair, and it was a good place to get a lot of DIY stuff. So it's a place I don't go to very often now, but wanted to go in there while I was there. Picked up this dog toy for Mina. I'm sure she'll like that. She's not actually here at the moment. She's in kennels, ready for our trip tomorrow. So Ian took her this morning into the kennels, because you can only take them at particular times of the day. So he took her this morning, and we'll be picking her up on Sunday morning. And a couple of postcards there. I'm not going to show those in great detail because they're actually, well, in fact, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to say the names anyway. There's actually a postcard of where we got married, and I've actually bought these specifically to send to a couple of my subscribers. So watch out, because you may be getting one of these in your mail in the near future. So that's that castle there in the background is actually where Ian and I got married nearly 4 years ago, 2nd of June. So just thought I'd send those out. And we, as I say, this was yesterday's shopping. So There's a couple of bits missing that we got from Trago's, and Ian and I had a naughty bar of nougat each. So, and I think they were 99p each. So in Trago's, oh right, that is a pig. I wasn't sure whether it was or not because it's a strange colour. The postcards were a good price, 35p each. Yeah, so that came to, sorry I couldn't find the total, just over £5 with the nougat as well, because the nougats were 99p each, or a pound, I can't remember now. And then today we've had our Clean Easy delivery come, so I got a few items for ourselves. We generally have, over a 4-week period, that we personally pick up and deliver the goods to our own customers, about £2,000 worth of orders. So that's, works out roughly £500 a week. And then on the occasion I'll get some stuff for ourselves. So I did this time, and our delivery normally comes on a Friday, obviously depending on when we order it. But I'll just show you what I got. Got these bra bags, and I've got one downstairs, but if anyone's used these lingerie wash bags before, they'll know that they do have a limited life on. When I say that, I mean they can last a year, more than that, depending on how often you use them. Obviously the bra bags don't get used quite as often, but there's actually 2 in a pack there. Can't remember the price, it's under £5. What I'll do, all these products, because obviously I can, excuse me, oh dear, worn out. I can put links to all of these with all the details, and if you're interested in getting them, you can click on the links and get them yourselves, and it'll have all the prices and everything on the link. And a pack of 3 washing nets. So you've got one that's big enough to put a sweater or something like that in, if it's delicate, but you still want to put it in the washing machine. Then another one that's a bit smaller for like t-shirts and things, and then another one for like socks or underwear. And again, I think that was slightly dearer because, as I say, they're bigger bags, but the details will be in the more info down below. And these mini brushes, we sell an absolute bundle of these. That we must have 1 or 2 of these in every order. And it's 4 mini brushes. You can see the smallest. Sorry about the glare there. The smallest one there. And then, so there's 4 different sizes, and they're on like a ring. So they're fantastic for cleaning, like spouts in teapots, kettles, and all sorts of things. All little areas that you wouldn't necessarily be able to reach otherwise. So I picked up those. I think they were £2 to £3, something like that. And then this, I've had one of these before. Fantastic. Again, this is something else that we sell a lot of. There was actually a customer bought one of these in this order, so they would buy one and another one for a customer. And it's a liquid jewellery cleaner, and I can't undo it because it's all sealed, and obviously with one hand. But basically what's inside is like a little basket, and you put your jewellery into the basket and then immerse it into the liquid and leave it there. I don't know if it says how long. I haven't got my glasses on. It says, well, it says porous stones, so like I suppose opals and things like that, should not be immersed for more than 10 minutes. But it doesn't say, so potentially it doesn't take that long. And I think there may be a little tiny brush in there, but if there isn't, obviously I've just bought these, so if there's like little nooks and crannies to clean. But yeah, so I've actually got some jewellery that I need cleaning before I wear it tomorrow. So yeah, so there you go. As I say, I can't think of the prices off the top of my head, and obviously I haven't got a receipt because they came on our Clean Easy account. But I'll put the links for those in the information. So I think that's it. So well, I hope you enjoyed the little journey with us. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Thanks ever so much for watching. Welcome and thank you for subscribing to all my new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying what you see so far. There's plenty more to come. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye.